Dear student of Standard 6, hope you are fine by the grace of Allah. Welcome to my economics class. Today I will discuss chapter 7, lecture 3. Our today's lesson is lesson 4, that means prospect of economic development of Bangladesh. We know that Bangladesh is a developing country. We have made enough progress in different economic sectors after the independence. But like other developing countries of the world, we also have some obstacles or problems on the way to progress. So our obstacles are poverty, lack of education, lack of skilled available manpower, overpopulation, corruption and political instability, lack of planning and implementation, natural calamities, superstition, inequality between male and female, and wages. You will pick up these 9 points in your CW copy. But on the other hand, Bangladesh has excellent prospect for development, like we have huge manpower, we have fertile land, we have raw materials at a cheap rate, and here laborers have the mentality of doing hard work, lot of water supply. Many countries of the world are known as developed countries only by proper planning and hard working without having mineral resources, like Japan and Singapore. So we have to identify the problems on the way to progress and then remove. At the same time, we have to utilize the potentialities that we have. Then Bangladesh will turn into a country of middle income within a few years. Now, what is remittance? Remittance, that is money sent by the expertise through bank, is called remittance. Here, expertise means people who live in abroad. Bangladesh is the 8th most remittance receiving country in the world according to 2020. Now, road to development or way to development. So at first, we have to turn population into human resource. Bangladesh is a country of first population, but rate of education is very low in comparison to other developed countries. Most of the people are unable to take decisions for the lack of education. So, the population can be turned into human resource by making our people eager and conscious, by providing education, by providing proper training on different subjects. Next, development of agriculture. We can increase the amount of our agriculture production by using modern tools, hybrid seeds, fertilizer and proper insecticides, expanding irrigation facilities and more government facilities, increasing of cultivable land by structuring logging water. Number 3, utilization of natural resources. Still now the unused natural resources like coal, gas, oil, etc. will have to be explored and utilized, and with this the speed of industrialization in our country will expedite. Next, expansion of industry. The potential industrial sector including garments, medicine, cement and ceramic have to be expanded so that these goods can be exported in huge quantity, meeting demands the country with that the quantity of earning our foreign currency will be increased and economy will also be strengthened. Next step of developing, that is building of infrastructure. The management of roads, highways, bridges, railways, supplying of water, electricity and gas has to be improved or expanded. Without this, a country cannot make progress in the fields of industry, agriculture, trades or service anyway. Therefore, we will have to emphasize on building infrastructures as the condition of economic development. Last initiative, that is planning and implementation. A far-reaching planning and proper implementation progress is necessary for the economic development of any country. Those who will make the plan and those who will be in charge of implementation have to place the interest of the country above everything. So, dear students, you will read this lesson, that means lesson 4, only for MCQ short questions for A and B. So, up to this today, everyone stay at your home safely. Thank you.